Hey guys, I'm JD Ross, and today I'm going to teach you how to install updates for Quacked Games. This is only for updates that uses an installer. If the update is just files, you could just drag it on the game folder, but if it's an installer, then this video is for you. Today we're going to be updating Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. After I uploaded the videos for Rift Apart, Doddy uploaded an update hotfix for the game, and it came with an exe file. Technically, you could just double click on it, assuming that you have Wine installed, and it should open like this. But the thing is, some updates require or check if the game is actually installed. Now, I don't think this update checks if you have the game installed, but in case your update checks for an installed game, then we'll use this method anyway. So we're going to close this for now, and we're not going to install it that way. I'm going to teach you this method in 3 different ways. One for Steam, one for Lutris, and one for Heroic. But I'm only going to install it all throughout for Steam because I don't have the game installed for Lutris and Heroic. So let's start with Steam. I have here Ratchet & Clank, right? You just go to Manage, Properties, and then take note of this, okay? In case you forgot where your game is installed, okay? I'm just gonna go to Browse and Downloads, or wherever your update is, Setup, and Open. Do the same with the second one, Browse, Downloads, Update, and yeah, that's what you're going to select, whatever folder the setup file is in. So, okay. Let's install the update. Now you might be wondering, why would we do this if we're going to click browse anyway and find the game? Like I said before, there are updates that will look if the game's installed. And doing it this way will make sure that the installer or the update installer will detect your installed game. But that is only half true. The reason for that is that if your game is installed from a different PC and then transferred the files in here, then this method wouldn't work if your update installer is checking for an installed game, because in the first place you didn't install the game in the deck, you installed it on the PC and transferred the files, which is why I usually prefer installing games that requires update in the future in the deck itself. While yes, it takes a while to install because you're installing from within a weaker device like the Steam Deck, it ensures that in the future, if you stumble on an update installer that looks for the game, it will detect it. While yes, I installed Ratchet & Clank from within the Steam Deck and it should detect it, this update is not looking for the game. Like, it doesn't care if you have the game installed or not. It just wants to know where the file is. So we're gonna browse, and it should be on my computer, and it's going to be on Z and Home, Deck, Games, and Ratchet & Clank. There we go. Okay, we should probably click this and this. Okay. Open, and now I have the game selected. Let's click install. It's done. And then all that's left is going back here and inverting this back to what it was before, so you don't end up launching the update when you're trying to play the game. So how would you do this in Heroic and Lutris? Let's start with Lutris first. For Lutris, what you're going to do is select your game, and then click here, and then run exe inside wine prefix, and then go find your installer file. Like that, okay? For Heroic, go find your game, and then click here, scroll down, and run exe on prefix. Same thing. That's the whole video, but in the case of Ratchet & Clank, I'm gonna have to reapply the files. There we go, I just updated my Ratchet & Clank. So that's it for this video. If you have any requests, just comment it down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. And before we end this video, I and the members of Release the Quack and Discord server would like to do a shout out for Eric. We all hope that you are feeling better. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.